Wait, is it Sale 2000?
Yeah, how did you know?
Because he's a DGG guy.
He likes you?
DGG has eyes everywhere, okay? Careful. Don't fuck up.
Why is it? Is it just discord.gg or destiny.gg? That's why you're called DGG? Is it
What's my website? It's
degenerate?
destiny.gg, so it's like DGG. Good one. For you to be talking about degenerates.
I know you're a degenerate.
How? What do you mean?
You give off that vibe.
Like how?
I'm really good at reading people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the most degenerate thing you think about me?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Golden shower type? I don't know.
Nope. I've tried it before, but...
Yeah. What is GGK?
I have no idea.
Naomi, you good?
Hi, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me?
How much do I have to pay any price to skip everybody and have a video date with them?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's working kind of.
Hi.
Sorry, children.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Did you change your mic?
Nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Pardon?
This is a date with Destiny.
I'm excited. I did a little bit of research. I've watched your stream before, Destiny, and I've watched Melina's streams a lot, so I'm excited.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
What do you, what do you do? What do you stream?
What do I stream? Well, I'm a small streamer. I rely mostly on my breasts. I work and go to school.
What do you go to... Wait, how old are you?
I am 29. I'm an old peg.
That's good. Not that you're an old pig, but older is better. Not better, but... Just, okay. Shut up. What do you go to school for?
Well, I'm in school. I'm working on my 3rd degree.
Gee, how many do you fucking need?
She's really smart.
You know what? I don't know. But it's, I'm Asian, right? And so we like school,
What are your other degrees in? What are your 2 degrees in?
Listen, it's not about me. Let's talk about you.
Wait, I want to know. You said you have 2 degrees.
You.
That's a lot of stuff that you know. There's a lot of information in there.
No, because listen, I'm one of those, let me tell you something, Destiny. I'm one of those folks. Can I call you Steven, or do you just go by your...
You can call me Steven. It's less weird than Destiny.
Okay. I want to know about you.
Naomi, just flex.
You want me to flex?
Yes, flex.
Okay. See, I don't like flexing because let me tell you something. Then people are gonna think that I'm smart, but I'm really stupid.
Wait, what do you have? Now I really want to know. What are your degrees in?
Okay. My current degree that I'm working on is on vision, like eyeballs.
Oh,
little
vision.
Eyeballs.
Okay.
Is
this like a graduate level degree, or is it undergrad, or what?
Pardon?
Are you in a med school? Or yes?
Well, can I tell you something? So, I'm not in med school, but I'm in sciences. Health sciences is what it's called.
Thanks for the sub. Thank you for the sub.
Okay. Is this like a master's program, or?
Yes.
Okay.
She's so
not like
hot.
ophthalmology or not
She's so
optometry.
hot and
okay.
smart.
But vision. You're working in research. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Things to do with braille, low vision, blindness, etc. But I'm really stupid, so don't expect me
to know anything.
Math, like
okay.
you did with Poopbot here.
Gotcha. What are your 2 undergrads in? Or one undergrad?
Okay, I already answered the necessary question. Let's hear about you.
I get to ask after. Okay, go.
Okay. So you said that there was category of breasts. Let's name them, because I have a lot of opinions on this.
Categories of breasts.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the sub.
Besides just fake and real, are you talking about real boobers?
Oh, Nicole T. Thank you.
Fake.
You want to come on, Nicole?
Bitties,
you want to come on and date Destiny?
What kind of categories do you want? There's a lot of different ways we can categorize boobs.
Well, you said that there was many types, so I want to know what kind of categories.
Thank you, Blue, for the bits. Thank you.
Sometimes you have like torpedo boobs where they're pretty.
That's me. Yes, mine go like this.
A little bit, yeah. Sometimes you get like I call them the wacky eyes. Nipples kind of point in different directions, which is fine. Sometimes
They're
you've got
vibing.
like there are some that like hang a little bit differently or a little bit more. Others are kind of like more. Yeah, sometimes you got some that
No,
are a
Nicole,
little bit
come on,
more
come on. After
kind of like stuck on there.
Naomi, you could come on, Nicole.
Sometimes they're different sizes, usually, especially if they're bigger.
Please,
Usually
come
you have
on.
like sometimes even a cup size or two difference between one and the other. I don't know what. There's like tons of different types of boobs. I don't know what else. A lot of girls have third nipples and they don't know it.
I agree with you. And then there's fake boobies too, which are really perky, cute, and round. And then there's like itty bitty titties, which I enjoy too. They're like nice and flat. You could just give them a cute pat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
True.
Yes. So I'm noticing something, Destiny. You stream for 11 hours. Are you tired?
Not yet.
Really? How long do you typically stream for?
I go for 10 hours. I try to.
Holy moly. What? So 10 hours is typically your max then?
I mean, my max is 40.
From the internet.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm a little nervous, hence why I'm not telling you my second place, because that would indicate what building I'm in.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
Okay. And you
Someone
sound American as fuck?
I fucking love Naomi, dude.
Shots if you want them.
Okay. What can... Oh, and so you don't want to be more specific about what you do in Vision. What do you want to do for a job? Do you want to be like in research or...
IRL stream site.
So what I want to do is I want to help children who are low vision and blind. And what that looks like, I'm not sure yet. I work at a place that helps particular groups of people.
It's because they're both big brain. That's why they
having to do with low vision and blindness, but I won't say exactly what it is. And that's what I do 9 to 5, and then I work on my my master's degree.
She's so fucking cute, dude.
Okay.
She's giving a smile like
Yes.
she's so nervous. I love her. I love her.
So why aren't you? Are you dating somebody right now?
Not particularly.
Stop.
Huh?
Is there somebody that if I asked you if you were dating somebody would be upset if you said that you weren't dating them right now?
No.
Okay. So you hook up with people right now, though?
No.
Okay, you have somebody that
And
you
I'm gonna
friend zone the
explain
fuck
that.
out of
I'm
that
gonna
you've turned
explain
into like
why.
some sort of emotional slave, or what? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, JJ.
No,
thank you.
'cause
Thank
listen,
you.
I'm a little bit like you in the sense
Welcome
that
back, JJ. It's been a while. Fucker.
a lot. And not in the sense of like a 9 to 5. Emotionally, it's a lot, you know? And then I come home and study. And listen, this is why my hair is all greasy. It's all crazy, willy-nilly. Because I went to work, I studied, I went to the gym, and I cooked.
Gotcha. What kind of
And then I
stuff do you
like
like
to
to do at
game.
the? What do you like to do at the gym?
Well, I don't really know how to work out. Like I was a former heavy person, you know,
Okay.
a plus size person. And so I really don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of like go in there and socialize.
Okay, gotcha.
It sounds bad.
You're the cardio bunny. Do all the machines a little bit.
Do I do all the machines? Is that what you said?
All right. No, I was just okay. You come home and you play games. What kind of games do you play?
She's really hardworking.
Listen,
She's
I
like
want you to
always
understand
tired.
because I know you're a PC gamer and you're cracked, right?
I play all sorts of games. I'm not like a elitist. Like it has to be PC or
I
something.
don't know. You seem okay. The vibe I got from you is that you're a little bit of an elitist, but maybe that's the wrong.
I am.
Thanks
the
for the
least
gifts, JJ,
elitist
to
person
Avocado.
in the
Thank you,
universe.
thank you.
I spend all my time bullying elitists.
And thank you to Zero.
Okay.
Thank you for
So
subbing.
I enjoy playing one game at a time because
I
my
trust
brain, like
Naomi.
I use it too much
100.
at work and things like that. So then I come back
Can we get a
home
shout out for Naomi?
and I play one singular game nonstop. So at first it was Minecraft and I was crazy with it. I made a huge world. And then it was Destiny 2. And I loved that game and I just grinded it out like crazy. And now I'm on Apex, which I know you don't play. I don't think you do.
A little bit. I used to, but
Really?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
The guy with social skills on
Well,
for once.
cute bot. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, you're
don't
not
like-
talking at all, cute bot.
It's because
Yeah, you haven't
he
said
gets
anything.
very angry at me. But no, it seems like
I
you
haven't
guys.
gotten angry at you at all. Wait,
he
don't
gets-
just shift all the blame
he
on
gets
me.
very
This is your
abusive
stream, and it's half your
he's
show,
mad.
okay? So every time you're upset that you can't think of a fucking question to ask, you can't sit here and pawn it all off on me, all right?
Well, you see, last time I opened my mouth during your date, you told me to shut it.
Okay,
And then
that was
you-
just banter, okay?
No,
I was just
and then-
joking, all right?
No, but it hurt. It really hurt my feelings. So
Okay.
no, I actually don't have questions for Naomi because I like Naomi and she's my friend. Yeah,
Wait, who?
Naomi. Her name's Naomi.
No, who the fuck asked?
See, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
This is what I
going on,
mean.
Steven?
Can we unpack
Sorry,
this,
what's
please,
up?
Naomi?
What'd you say?
Can we unpack this?
Let's unpack this. What's
His
going on for you,
traumas.
Steven?
What are we unpacking right now?
We're unpacking your emotional response
Welcome back, Intrinsic. Welcome
to Cutebot Cutebot interrupting you. What's going on?
You know what? I just, she just makes me really angry sometimes. I'm sorry.
Shh, what does it make
It's all
you
the
want to
random
do,
looks
dude?
at the camera. Like every time I look at her, I feel like she's about to take a spork out. All right, and then make another XD random face. Maybe do some ahego or whatever she does for subs. You know, that's what I feel like every time.
I don't-
If I'm totally honest.
Is that how you see me?
Honest to God, I feel like you went into a hair salon and you were like, "Give me the most random dye that you guys can possibly
It's
find."
purple.
And you got
How
the
is
wackiest
purple-
thing
how
ever,
is
and you're like,
purple
"Oh, I'm totes
random?
doing this."
How is purple random, dude? It's a color.
You seem like the kind of person that streams for 2 hours and you see your view count dipping. You're like, "Oh my God, I need new hair dye. They're not coming back for this."
Excuse you, I've had this hair for like a month.
Wow, really?
Make
Yeah.
assumption.
This is the most calm
Okay.
I've seen Naomi.
Can I say something just to break up the ice here?
Sure.
So, while I was waiting for myself to come here, if that was occurring, I changed shirts 3 or 4 times. I just want you folks to understand that. I'm very, very insecure.
To find the
am.
optimal like boob to camera ratio?
No, what it was this.
Okay.
I initially wore a pink shirt, and for some reason, my left breast is bigger than my right breast. And I had a little bit of a jiggly wiggly coming around here. So I got insecure and I had to change. And then I think her name was Brie came on and she was so hot. I'm like, oh my God, I can't follow this. I'm just a greasy Asian grill.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Naomi. Oh my God.
But that's how I felt. So in any case, thanks so much for having me.
Wow.
You're so pretty and hot too.
Thank you. Highly debatable.
What?
I said highly
He
debatable.
heard debate and he was like, what? Debate where?
No, shut the fuck up. Okay.
That's exactly it.
Okay. What have you been on Naomi's? No. Have you been on a CuteBot's stream before?
Here and there.
Your hair is beautiful.
Okay. Wow.
Have you been on CuteBot's stream before?
That's true.
I think I don't know. Is this my first time?
Can I
I
ask you a
agree.
question,
Don't know
Destiny?
person.
You can do whatever you want because Cute's not contributing
so
for shit.
Your
So.
hand gesture here.
Mm-hmm.
You seem bored by your body language. Are you bored?
No. I'm just. I feel
Are
like
you
resting. My head is like so huge sometimes.
There's
I
a
have to rest it
question.
on
Are you
stuff.
bored?
No, I'm not bored or boring.
You're not boring.
Yeah, obviously. I don't need you to tell me that. Okay.
Move your hand because then you can see the nice, what's the word, grooming that you have going on with your beard.
Wow. Thank you so much. Okay.
Do you get that done lots?
No, actually. But I just
Really?
recently did.
Thanks
so
for the sub.
Thank you
for the
noticing.
sub.
Makes me
Yeah,
feel
it
very
looks really
Iron
special.
nice.
Thank you.
Nice and clean cut.
Thank you. Wow.
Well, Naomi, I love you. You're so cute and attractive and beautiful and fucking smart and eloquent and articulate. You're so good. You're everything good in a woman.
Wow.
Can we get a poll in chat? Do we want to extend Naomi or do we want to rate and end Naomi? Extend or rate and end?
And Jesus, that sounds like really dramatic.
Rate and
Glad I won't be offended.
move her to a different room. Which one? Which one? Which one? Polls up, polls up. Vote in the poll, vote in the poll. And if you vote extend, what do you guys want to ask Naomi?
Can I just address something in chat really quick?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Fighting with chat. Oh, no.
a lot of folks are saying that I have crazy eyes. I just want to say why, okay? I
No, it's
have
me.
only had about 3 hours of sleep, everyone. So I'm very, very tired because I was playing Apex till late. All right?
Dude,
So
I'm
yes.
pretty sure anyone saying crazy eyes or is referring to me.
Oh, really?
100.
Okay,
I get
'cause
that
someone
every
said
stream,
Naomi.
yeah.
No, someone said Naomi has crazy eyes.
Oh, maybe
Why do
they're
you try
like
to make everything about you cute?
No,
like,
no,
when it's
no,
not
I
even
think-
remotely related to you.
because it's just
Is
a
this- do you
pattern
do this
I've
a lot on
noticed.
stream? That
Oh,
you try to
maybe.
make everything about you? That's a pattern? Do you ever think about breaking it?
You know, I could go back to being quiet and letting you take charge of the questions, Destiny.
No, that's okay.
Would you rather have
when
that?
You,
Do
when
want
you
me
get
to
like
shut
really nervous, I notice.
my princess mouth. Yes?
Not when it's empty. I notice sometimes when you get really nervous, you grab your hair, your purple hair. Is that like supposed to save you in those types of conversations? Or?
Like this? Do I do this?
Yeah, you do it a lot.
Am I nervous?
Yeah.
I think I just do that to look cute. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Agree with that.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I noticed you do this when you're bored, Destiny.
No, I'm actually super plugged in right now. Very engaged.
You're plugged?
Not like you.
Do
No.
you perplex?
Fuck off.
Oh my god, don't do it like that. That's really triggering to cute, I think.
Do what?
Well, I'm trying to be respectful because people probably did that too a lot in high school. This? right?
Sleepy, thank you for the dono. Are you reading the donos, Naomi?
No, I'm not.
There are like 3. Okay, there are 2. There are 2.
Chat unbanned. Yes, I said your song sucked. I admit it.
Uh-oh, I'm
but
scared.
just BC, I don't like
No, okay, okay.
they-
It was an extend, but there was 2 donations saying that you're beautiful, basically. All right, let me pull them up.
Thank you,
Aw.
Donos. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, dude. Let me get Streamlabs up.
So,
I can read
Destiny,
them.
let's keep this going. Let's keep this going.
Okay.
How is life after engagement?
Hopefully it's fine. It's the same as it was before. Technically, we've been engaged for like a fucking year or whatever, right?
Really?
Or 2 years or something? Yeah, because the coronavirus kind of fucked everything up, yeah.
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 When's the wedding date?
I don't know, but as soon as she gets her visa, we have like 3 months to do it. So
Are you gonna keep it open even after marriage?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I get married and close my relationship?
Is in love with the streamer. Naomi, we love you.
What did you say? I didn't hear that, Steven.
Why would I get married to close my relationship? Yeah, of course, it's still open.
That's fair. Do you folks have any third parties right now that's kind of in the rotation, or?
So we okay, how do I put this? In the beginning, it's really hard for us to find thirds because there's basically two types of people that we can find. It'll either be people that I click with really well, which often has some emotional component involved, or it'll be somebody that Melina clicks with pretty well. But like the types of people that are going after Melina are usually very, 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 very hot. And I'm gonna look like a fucking like troll compared to her. So for instance, like a lot of people on Tinder will do this thing where they're looking for unicorns, and it'll always be a really hot girl with like a mediocre or super not attractive guy. So if Melina goes on to like Tinder or like finds people, it's usually like very attractive people. So it's like the synergy is not necessarily there. But when I find people, things tend to get dramatic because there's problems with like the other girls sometimes where things get weird. So right now, all of our sexual stuff has been separate, and then maybe in the future it'll come together again. But yeah, that's roughly where everything is at right now.
Oh, okay, I understand. So then right now, currently, there's not really any in the rotation. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I have people that I talk to, and I don't have like a third girlfriend or second girlfriend if that's what you're asking. There are like people that I talk to and stuff, but it just
I don't know how it all works, Destiny. So that's why I was like rotation. I don't know what the appropriate term is. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a big Excel file with people that I talk to, and then where they live, and then depending on where I'm traveling or what's going on, that's how it goes basally. And then
are you being sarcastic or are you being serious? Because I also have an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay, well maybe we can share sometimes. We can compare notes.
Well, it's for guys that I've gone on dates with.
Oh, well that's cute. I usually,
and
if I'm talking
that
to
pardon?
Girls that you do research with?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
So what does that mean? What's this Excel spreadsheet? Let's hear about it.
Okay, I have a sheet with all the people that I'm currently talking to, and then their name is either green, yellow, or red. Red means that for whatever reason, there's no chance of me hooking up with this person in the near future. Yellow means probably, but there's some dumb shit or drama going on, and I probably shouldn't. And then green usually means like this person is clear for takeoff. And then I have them all organized by geography, so depending on where I'm going, it's like people I can talk to or whatever. That's my sheet, okay? And I keep everything organized.
Get on the green area.
What?
How do you get on the green area?
If I'm talking to the person and they're like, ideally they're single, and they're like relatively chill, it doesn't sound like they're about to get obsessed or clingy or freak out, and they don't like fucking hate Melina for some reason, basically. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So my rating scale is a little bit different. Do you want to hear about it, or is that boring?
Go knock yourself out. I want to hear it.
Okay, so basically I have different categories of men. So I have friend zone, but I'm kind of like, it's just like a little stinger. You're like, you have those moments with a person where you're like, I'd have sex with him, or maybe I'd touch him.
Okay.
I have guys that I've gone on dates with that I'm unsure about. There's just a lot of different layers. But then that also gets separated into another thing. But in any case, so guys that I've gone on dates with that I'm unsure about, guys that I've been with, and then guys that I like, which has only now been 3.
Wow. And these are all people you currently have access to, or?
No, these are past situations. I actually don't really I don't really get hit on too often. Maybe it's because I go to work and come home and game. So.
Do you work with a lot of men in your profession?
Yes, but they're usually unique and a little bit strange.
Okay.
The thing with me is like it's really rare that I connect with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So I it's hard for me to be friends with people. I think a lot of people think I'm an asshole actually, or a bitch, but honestly most of it comes from being shy or just insecure.
Gotcha.
Yes. How about you? Where do you meet women? On the internet, obviously.
Sure. If I'm traveling, sometimes I'll just be on Tinder, depending on where I'm at. Or random people just DM me all the time, probably because they've seen me on either Cute stream or my stream or something else. Or it's just like other like friends of friends or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you connect with me just based off our initial discussion? And is there an I can improve on?
Well, that's kind of a weird way to phrase it, but you seem like a cool person. Yeah.
Why is that a weird way to like phrase it? We're on a date.
Well, because your goal in life shouldn't be to improve yourself for a person that you're talking to, right? It should be self-improvement, and then hopefully by virtue of that, you become more appealing to other people, right?
It's feedback.
No, well, that is a goal. That is a goal. However, I also think it's important to gain feedback from the people that you're talking to or have had sexual relationships with.
True. Okay, that's fair.
Do you get feedback from the women you've been with and the men?
I think it's really hard to get feedback. It's actually really hard to get feedback. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So the problem with feedback is that if the person likes you at all, they're always going to say like, oh my God, like this is the best. This is so good all the time. Or if they don't like you at all, they just ghost you. It's really hard to be like, hey, like, or maybe like if I'm talking to somebody, like there have been times where I'm talking to somebody and I like this person a lot and it seems like they're not interested. So we just stop talking because I'm not going to like keep messaging them because it's obvious they're not into me. I'm not going to message them and be like, hey, can you tell me why you weren't as into me as I was into you? That's like a really weird thing. I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe I should try it sometime, but it feels like if a person got a message like that, they'd be like, oh God, this guy's about to go fucking crazy. I need to make some shit up.
Where are you from, Destiny?
I lived in Nebraska for 30 years, and now I live in kind of LA for the last 2 years.
Do you find that Nebraska and LA are different?
Absolutely.
Okay. See, I just ask for feedback all the time, so that's really interesting to me.
And do you really trust the feedback you get? Do you think it's good feedback?
Oh yeah, some of it is really good.
What would be the feedback you'd give Destiny? Or sorry, Steven?
No. Wait, before that, what's the most interesting piece of feedback you've gotten from a guy? I'm super curious.
When I was like younger, 19 and 20, and I just started to like really date men because you folks have to understand I have bifocals and I was extremely overweight with braces, so I didn't really get into dating until I was late in life.
Okay.
In any case, I didn't know what to do when you were kissing a dude or whatever, so I literally just like starfish out and sprawl. You know what I mean?
Oh, what cute does in bed, yeah.
And I'd be nervous, right? Because I didn't know what to do. So I'd do this. Things would happen and I'd go into a recluse situation.
Okay.
So one of the feedbacks that I've received is stop doing that. Stop climbing up. And I'm not even saying that as a joke. Some people are like, Naomi, why are you joking? I'm not joking. This has actually been a feedback that I've received. That really obviously changed my perspective. Now, if we want to go a little raunchier, we can. But
yeah, go raunchier. Hell yeah.
Just in terms of giving head, you got to get that sloppy toppy going, you know? Let's talk about it, Destiny, because one of the things that you said, you don't like getting deep throated.
Correct.
Okay, so what's going on with that? Because you said you don't like feeling the back of your...
There's two parts that always suck. One, their teeth are always going to be hitting some part of me, which is stressful. And two, it just doesn't feel good to just smash into somebody's throat over and over again. Like, that's for fucking. So, like, there's two ways that... There's, like, two types of sensations you can have on your dick, okay? You can either have some very, like, fine work that somebody can do with, like, maybe their mouth or their hands, or you're like, because you're fucking somebody. If somebody wants to do, like, the, shit, I don't need their mouth for that. We just have sex. Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
I know that you, like... I've heard so many girls tell me this, and I've done it over and over again, where girls like, oh no, like, I can deep throat really well. And I've been with girls that can. I'm pretty sure they can. Like, they can do the whole thing, and they're not gagging or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. Like, 90% of the, like, sensitive part of my dick is in, like, the top half. Like, there's nothing in the bottom. I don't know if, actually, here's the thing, I don't know. I don't know if most guys are like this. The bottom part of my dick doesn't feel like anything, or like it kind of does. But like if I were to grab the bottom part of my dick and just, oh fuck, now it's really awkward. Oh God, I don't want to talk with you about this. Oh man. Whew. Wow. Oh my God, this just got so awkward.
Wait, why did she leave?
Oh my God, it was too much for her. It was too much feedback and she left. I just ruined the whole thing. I have to go.
Wait,
okay?
What? Are you serious?
No.
Wait, why did she leave?
I don't know.
Did she DC?
My guess is it she did.
Did you DC?
I got dragged out.
Why?
Oh
Nope.
my god, I'm sorry.
I think I got dragged out there. I don't know.
Why?
Damn.
I don't know. Was I being incorrect there?
Are you asking
No.
me?
I don't think so.
Okay, I wasn't sure what was happening. But anyways, keep going, Destiny. So I didn't hear the rest. So basically
The bottom part of the dick, for at least me, I can't speak for all guys, but it doesn't feel like anything. So for instance, like one of the worst things is that like if a girl like grabs the bottom half of your dick and starts going up and down, this would be like me grabbing like your like wrist. There's not a lot going on down there. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I get it.
Okay.
Because I think you thought that I was going to say most girls say that if you just need the right girl or whatever. Let me tell you a story. Actually, I don't know if I can say this.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about penises and mouths in
Yeah. Go.
Twitch?
Anything you want. It's good. Cute loves these types of talks. Okay.
I once had a situation where I ended up, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's just say this. I couldn't digest the peen.
Okay. It was a big guy.
I couldn't
All right.
digest it, and it was really tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. So I get where you're coming from. That is good information, though, that the top half is the,
That's where all the good stuff is going on. It. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So not every guy likes that though.
No,
Pardon?
I feel like most guys, based on what I hear from girls, just want to be throated. That's like overwhelmingly girls tell me that like most guys just want to be deep throated. And then my experience with guys is they just want to be deep throated. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I've not been with enough people. I don't really have a good sample size.
sure.
Yeah. Well,
So
one of the things that go ahead.
oh,
Sorry.
no, maybe you
time?
were transitioning already. Go on.
No, it's okay. Listen, you do what you need to do. Isn't my time?
You're good.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was just going to extend the conversation, but you know what? It's your show, so I'm going to sit back here and let you say what you need to.
Okay. Naomi,
Yeah, go ahead.
Naomi. What feedback would you give to Destiny, to Steven?
I really like. We'll start off with a really good feedback. Okay. I
Okay.
really like your calm, neutral voice with the stimulating lights in the background and the way that you ask me questions. I will say most men that I meet on the internet talk about either my boobs or they
Didn't
begin to
Destiny open with something like having to do with your
Can you tell
boobs?
Naomi I'm in love with her face?
Pardon?
Someone
Sorry, he was just trying to blow up my spot right now.
someone said they're in love with your face, Naomi. Thank you for the dono.
Oh, thank you.
I said when you first came in the room, you couldn't hear because you are having audio issues. The very first thing Destiny Steven mentioned was your boobs.
Wow.
But he extended it, right?
He what?
Right? He extended it into a beautiful, intriguing conversation.
He said holy boobs in a good way. He was very
I
aroused.
said booba, I think.
Holy booba, yeah.
That's okay. So,
In a good way, of course.
I'll take back what I said about the boob comments, right? But I think the conversation was great. The conversation was great. I like that your beard is. Are we doing feedback just generally speaking?
Yes.
Okay. I like that Destiny's beard is really nicely groomed and that he's a good conversationalist. I also enjoy that he's open about his sexual experiences, which is really neat, respectfully. I would say as feedback, it's just the hand. What's going on with it?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm okay. My bad. All right, I'm working on it.
Yes. That is my feedback.
Do you think he's charming?
Yeah, I think Destiny, you have. Listen, I've watched your streams before, and I've always said this to people. I think you have a very unique, attractive energy. Like, you're one of those guys that I feel like if I saw down the street, I wouldn't think is conventionally good looking. Like, I would have been like, whoa. And when like you walk down the street and your vagina pulsates a little bit,
Mhm.
I don't get that vibe from you.
Gotcha.
But
Thanks,
talking
okay.
to you, I understand. There's an attraction there for sure.
He's all personality.
Yeah, I think so. No, but he's good. You're good looking too, but you're one
No,
of
it's
those
okay. I
guys
got it. I
that-
understand. Don't worry. It's all good. I understand.
Okay, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure.
Just not your type, right? If anything.
Not my type.
Yeah?
My type is like, I feel like with Destiny, I feel like I might maybe too degenerate, maybe.
No.
What does too degenerate mean?
Like, I like men who play games all the time and scream at the screen. I think if you know who Jaw is, Jaw Millie, I think
I
he's
love
very
Jaw.
attractive.
Jaw's so hot.
I like how he shakes on screen and starts screaming
Hottest guy on
randomly.
Twitch, dude.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know if I can
Jaw.
engage with games like that.
Jamillionaire, not John.
Yes.
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 Have you ever fucked with somebody while they were playing a game before?
No, but there. Can I tell you an experience, or have I been talking too much?
Nope, keep going.
Okay, just let me know if I'm a rambler. I'm a rambler. So listen, there was one guy that I was talking to, and he was like, "I'm so good at Fortnite, I could carry you." And I was like, "Oh damn," because at the time, that's when Fortnite was popping off, and I was really into that game. I played with him. I went to his house. We started to play. He was the worst Fortnite player I've ever seen. And the thing is, it's not so much that he was bad at the game, but it was the fact that he lied. So I literally left his home. I didn't even give him, another 20 minutes. I just left.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, when I
Because he
said fuck
lied.
with somebody, I meant like give somebody head or like fuck them while they're playing a game, not like actually fucked with them or like...
Yes.
Okay.
Many, many times, Destiny.
Okay, Naomi. What do you rate Destiny?
No, a 10 out of 10.
Wow. You're just
You know what?
not even
Wait.
trying. Okay. Gotcha.
9.9 simply because of the hand.
Okay, fuck you.
What about you,
And I
Destiny?
don't give a lot of good scores out.
Destiny, what did
I give her an I'll say an 8.5 out of 10 because she was really shady in the beginning about the degree stuff. Not very forthcoming. Makes me think that she's a
Well,
psych major or
she
something.
explained
doesn't wanna admit
herself.
it,
Why are
so...
you holding on to that, like, as if it's a grudge, you know?
Well, as long as you explain yourself, it's okay to lie or be shady in the beginning
She
of
didn't.
like, any interaction.
That wasn't a lie, though. She wasn't admitting. She was admitting stuff for good reason.
Oh, so are you stupid, Naomi?
Yes.
Okay.
Like when you say you're like, are you stupid?
Mm-hmm.
I could see the disappointment in your face, and I'll say this: I feel that I am smart academically, but in every other area, I lack. For example, as you can tell from my bed, it is not made. I'm very unorganized. I'm unable to make my own schedule sometimes, etc., etc.
How do you manage like school and work and everything?
I don't know. I don't really manage it. It just kind of, I just do it because I'm interested in it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Yes.
Naomi, we love you. I love you
love
so
you too.
much. You're so nice. You're so
so
nice
nice
and
too.
beautiful and smart. I love you so much, dude.
Thanks so much.
And you are unique. You're unique as fuck. You know?
Thanks, Destiny. I'm glad that we got to meet.
Chat.
Thanks, Eva.
What do you rate Naomi? Shout out to Naomi. Go follow her. She's so fucking amazing.
Oh gosh.
Remember, we have new sub emotes. Look at all those 10s.
I see zeros too, and I see a lot of twos.
The zeros are part of the 10s.
Okay. Yes.
I give you a 10. I give you like a 13, dude.
Well, thanks so much, guys.
Thank
have a
you
good
for
stream.
coming on and being
I
interesting.
give you 20 out of 20. 20, 20.
Wow,
Thank you.
good one.
Get it? Because
Alright.
vision.
Bye, young sweet tea.
Oh wait, did you get like LASIK eye surgery or do you have really thick contacts?
Well, yes.
Both?
Yes to all.
Because if you have bifocals, you can't do a single type of corrective surgery, right? There's like multiple problems going on.
Well, the short answer is yes. But you know what? I'm a rambler. I could go on about it. So you know what? I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Naomi. I'll see you next stream.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Destiny.
Love you. See ya. Man, I really love Naomi chat. She's
Good.
she's
That was,
a mod.
That was productive.
She was like one of the first people on my shows, and she's stuck around ever since. Shout out to Naomi, guys. Go follow her. The next person we have on is very booba, very pretty. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Can you guys
very
guess?
booba, very pretty. Aren't there a ton of Twitch streamers that...
Fuck yeah. Hi, hello, can you hear me? Hi, you're
Oh
deafened?
shit! Hey, what's up?
Yes, hello.
Oh my god! Wait, was I in one of your sleeping streams once?
Yeah.
Hello, Nicole. The
Hi.
Nicole T. Shout out to the Nicole T.
I liked how your chat was typing Nicole as soon as you said Billy Bob.
Nicole
It makes me feel good.
she's been a co-host on the show before. She's very nice, very attractive. So this is your next date, Destiny.
Well, hey, what's
Hi.
up? Hi.
Not much. What are you up to? Let me move my camera sideways a little bit. It's off-centered. There.
I'm chilling. All right, we're starting with hard questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
How old are you?
22. That's a really hard question.
Okay.
How old are you?
Slow it down, okay? Hey, pump the brakes, okay? Pump the brakes, okay? I'm asking the questions here. All right.
Okay, good.
You go to school? College?
I just graduated a couple months ago.
Really? With what degree?
It's lengthy. So a dual degree in digital technology and culture and strategic communications with a certificate of social media.
Jesus fucking Christ. What's like a job you can get with that?
Streaming on Twitch.
What's like a hard what were some of your your like senior level classes?
Like graphic design and animation, and you could do like videography or I don't know, like things like that, or marketing or public relations.
You have a 4,000 level? What do they call the highest level? I didn't make it to senior, so I don't know.
I guess 400.
400 level called marketing. You have a class like that in your senior level called marketing.
Yeah, literally. Like marketing 360, I think, is one of the classes that I took.
What is the most interesting piece of information you learned about marketing in school?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't
questions.
necessarily very valuable because like I feel like just being in the realm of like streaming, I pretty much felt like I didn't learn too much. I was
Okay.
also streaming at the same time that I was going to college, so streaming was a priority, not school.
Gotcha. You graduated though, right?
Yeah, I did.
Good
That's
job.
all that matters.
And you said you're 22?
Yeah.
So you got in and out in 4 years, right?
Mhm.
That's also impressive. So you were doing at least, what is that, like 14 or 16 credits every semester?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you draw?
No, I feel like I didn't do very good in the digital technology degree because I couldn't draw. I couldn't necessarily do animation very well or Photoshop.
Wait, but one of your degrees is in like digital animation or whatever, or fuck, cute. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you try to learn
What?
it.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought you disconnected her. Damn. Okay. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. How do you feel about cute saying that people shouldn't have to take the vaccine if they don't want to? That it's optional and
Shut
it
the
doesn't
fuck
even
up.
work.
He's lying.
Okay.
How do I feel about it? Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Fuck off, Destiny.
it's yeah.
Okay. How are you? Is there somebody in your life right now that thinks that you two are dating?
Yeah, I've been in a relationship for 3 years.
Jesus. Well, what the fuck are you doing in a dating show then?
I'm hanging out, getting to know other people.
Wow. Shameless.
What are you doing here?
I'm in an open relationship. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Well, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, regardless of being in an open relationship. I feel like because I'm my own person.
That's not how that works. What? No. Okay. Well, I'm out of questions. Cute. Okay, wait. Cute. You take over. Go. What's your question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Cute.
No,
okay.
you ask questions because I've already asked you questions before.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know that there was like fucking homework I needed to do for this. So my bad. I missed episode 1. Okay. Sorry. Catch me up. Go ahead.
Okay, so earlier you said that you are like a very physical person. Would you ever date someone who isn't, like whose love language isn't physical touch?
I don't think it would work. I don't think so.
No,
There was
never.
one girl that I had really good sex with, and we got along super well, and she was really friendly, but she was very physical. And I always thought it was so sad. Like at the end of the night, we'd finish fucking around or whatever, and then she'd like completely roll over and is like going to sleep and doesn't want to be like touched at all. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you like definitely have to cuddle after sex. You're like, that's...
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, it's like a big part of like being like physically close to somebody, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I've heard a lot of people, just like from my experience too in general, it's always like the person just wants to go to sleep as soon as they get off, and it's like, we're tired, you know, hot, no touch needed, but...
Damn.
So do you feel like you can connect with people really easily? Like, especially not just on the physical level, but like, do you feel like you're easily personable?
Yeah, I think I can. I think if I
Bring back Naomi, bring
I'm trying
back
to phrase this
Naomi,
not
bring back
artistically.
Naomi, bring back
I
Naomi,
feel like I can
bring
have good
back
conversations with
Naomi,
most
bring
people,
back
and I feel like I
Naomi,
can,
bring back Naomi, bring
yeah,
back
connect with most
Naomi,
people. I
bring
don't think I
back
like
Naomi,
most people
bring
though,
back Naomi,
but
bring
No.
back
I should be able to
Naomi
get
will
along with
come
most
back
people.
next
It's almost
screen,
like hate her for some
chill.
reason, or we have like a huge mismatch. Like if you're looking for like a like a 6'3" like jock or whatever, I'm probably not gonna do it for you. Or yeah, but I mean like generally I should be able to connect with like most people. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Help.
What are you dressed up for Halloween? What's up with the orange outfit? Are you a pumpkin?
Yeah, I just got done streaming, so I was doing like cosplays and stuff. So I've been doing like a outfit every single day of the month.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute.
People are calling me a cheater. Okay, I'm not a cheater, but I think we all understand that like just talking to someone is fine, and it's not like anything's gonna come out of this anyways. Chat.
Wait, does your boyfriend care about that?
No, he doesn't. I mean,
Okay, so you should be
there's,
more
like-
clear about that than just
So-
saying like, oh,
oh,
like I can do
well,
what the fuck I want,
I
right?
mean,
That's
it's
not-
kind of okay. Regardless, there are certain people who I will not talk to out of respect for that person.
We want Naomi
For
But
your
there's very
boyfriend,
few
or-
of those. Yeah, for my
Okay.
boyfriend.
There's
There's very
like
few
animosity or
of
something.
those. But so like I feel like you're a very different person from my boyfriend. Let me give you like a perspective based off of like his personality is not like he never gets upset, which is like also very hard for the relationship in a sense too.
It's hard that he never gets upset.
Well, yeah, because I mean, there's like necessarily no boundaries. Like in a sense, like he doesn't set guidelines. But I'm also his first girlfriend, so it's like kind of hard to develop the relationship dynamic, which I've tried to like teach and things like that. But
Wait a second.
I don't know how to
is it-
explain this.
He doesn't have any boundaries for you, and you feel like that's difficult to deal with,
Well,
or
yeah, I mean, I think there's a certain extent like you want someone to care more so about like what you're doing or to give you some sort of boundaries to show that they care, vice versa. Like for me it's like, yes, I'm gonna have boundaries, but if you don't, then how do we know like we're on the same page or the same level?
Okay, that's exactly my relationship right now. So interesting.
Well, yeah, it's a constant battle, but it's like we're continuing to work on that.
Okay.
I think boundaries are always necessary in relationships.
Would you ever do?
I mean-
would you ever do like a, what's it called? Open
relationship? It's definitely something that I've thought about, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm necessarily comfortable with the idea of it. Not that I like don't care, or not that I care if other people are in an open relationship, but it seems like it would be a difficult dynamic, especially when there's a lack of communication already between like my boyfriend and I.
It just seems weird. I don't understand how you can talk to multiple people, but that's not like an issue. It seems like that would be an issue.
So I think, well, talking is different than like flirting and messaging.
Okay, but when you
and
say
having sex
that
with.
you can talk to people, you
Like
make it
what
sound like
you
that's
and I are-
flirting. Wait, hold on. What happened?
Like what you and I are doing right now. We're having a conversation.
Okay, I wouldn't say that
It's
this is
really
like
that.
talking. Like we're talk, or maybe I'm just too much of a Coomer brain. If I'm like, oh, I'm chatting with a girl, then the implication is that there's like heavy flirting going on.
Really?
If I were to tell somebody like, oh yeah, like I'm talking to like this chick or whatever, it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like I messaged her and asked her like what her fucking bachelor's degree was in. It would be like, oh, like we're fucking sexting, or we're making progress towards something.
How old are you?
Old. I'm 32.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait, hold on, wait. Let's say that I said I was like 19. Why would you ask me that? Where were you going with that? What were the
No,
branching paths
I muted
there?
it.
So the idea is that maybe it's just like a age difference, like talking for.
Wait, what?
Say you're talking in a sense of like you're talking to someone to get to know them, or you can say that you're talking to someone for an end result.
I call bullshit. I think even with 20-year-old, or however, you said you were 22?
Yeah.
Yes, because you got your degree in 4 years. Good job. Even for 22-year-olds, I feel like if you tell somebody like, oh yeah, like I'm talking with that person, the implication is that you're not just like DMing. There's a forward movement there.
Okay, so then what would you call literally just having a conversation with someone?
Well,
is there
yeah,
like a specific word for that?
Yeah, it's the same word, but it's like different, right? Like I would say, like if somebody would ask me, like, oh yeah, like I was on a show with like Nicole T, and
we talked.
Yeah, well, but I would never be like, oh yeah, like I'm talking to Nicole T. Like I would never say that because there's like a way bigger implication.
Okay, yeah. I understand what you're saying now. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But like right now, as of now, we're literally talking, like having a conversation. We're not talking.
Sure.
That's the difference between like dating someone and dating someone. Like you can be dating someone.
I thought I muted it. What the fuck?
Just date them, or dating someone to be in a relationship. There's different levels of that. Because if someone is dating, right? If someone is dating, they're dating multiple people. But maybe someone is dating someone, but they're in the end wanting to be in a relationship.
Okay, my understanding is if you're dating somebody, you are in a relationship.
No. You're dating. You're going on dates to end up in the relationship if you decide to be like exclusive.
Okay, wait. So are you in a relationship right now, or are you dating right now?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
It is exclusive because we deemed it so. But if we were dating, we'd be dating other people.
Okay, but you can talk to people. What does that mean? Are you flirty with other guys? Because earlier you made it sound like there are certain people you don't talk to out of respect. What does that mean? There's certain guys you're not even allowed to talk to just casually?
Yeah, there's probably only one person, but I won't mention that person. But
okay. Is your boyfriend like a streamer type person?
He's not. He is like he just plays a lot of video games and then he has like a normie job.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's it. Do you feel like it's difficult dating another streamer, or is that like easier to bond over?
I think it has to be another streamer. The world is like too weird and crazy that I live in for a normal person to understand. It's really, really, really difficult. Like, how do you explain that? Like, oh yeah, there's like a whole community of people that call me a pedophile and say crazy shit about me on Twitter. Like, that's really hard to explain to a normal person. Or like, oh yeah, like sometimes people will try to like find out where you live and then send you emails asking to buy your socks to fuck with me. Like, it's an impossible thing to explain to somebody that's not connected to this world. So I think it kind of has to be either a streamer or like somebody that's like in industry or like a fan or whatever. Like it has to be somebody that knows this world like very intimately. It can't be like a total normie. That's what I feel like.
So I have a question. Being in an open relationship, how do you like make sure that it's like a secure thing? So say like you have sex with someone, how do you know that they're not going to go like blab about it or something? Like how do you gain that trust?
So it sucks, but as a guy, I don't really have to worry about that, right? Because technically, because of the way that society and everything works, if the more people I fuck, technically people think it's like cool. So I don't really care if people want to go and talk. Generally, the way that it works is if I have a physically intimate relationship with somebody, we usually have a discussion of like, do you want to keep this private or not? Because sometimes people get weird if they're like, oh, you've been with a streamer or whatever. Most people want to keep things on the down low, but I mean, if people want to leak or talk or whatever, it's not like, as a guy, I don't look bad for it, so that's whatever.
Thank you, Joppy. I had like some trolls doing shit, so I had to mute it, sorry.
Yeah, for girls, it's a lot more difficult, especially if you're fucking streamers, because people will automatically be like, oh, you're clout chasing, you're doing this, like, oh shit, like blah, blah, blah. Like it gets like weird, very weird, very crazy.
Yeah, or literally, I would always think that someone just wants to have sex based off of like, or just in the end to talk about it and gloat.
Yeah, it feels like that sometimes for guys, yeah.
Thanks for subbing. Thank you for subbing.
Well, cute. What do you want to contribute to the conversation?
Sorry. Yeah, dude. I agree.
True.
I'm literally so bad at like making conversation, and I know that's why your chat hates me. They literally hate me.
No, they love you. You're so
okay, no, hold on. We can do this a lot. Okay, because you're 22, okay? You're obviously very attractive. You're on Twitch. You've got like a whole load of stuff is open up. Oh, if this is too uncomfortable, because these are about to be hardcore questions. Okay, if it's too uncomfortable, you can tell me to fuck off, right? So you've got way more options now. Very pretty advertising on Twitch. Your boyfriend. This is what, like your second serious relationship?
Yeah, probably second,
Yeah.
like out of high school.
Yeah. So are you or him worried that like as the two of you grow and you're getting like this more public world that you're gonna like see something different or want to upgrade or see somebody that's just more compatible with you? Or you mentioned he doesn't have any boundaries at all. He never gets a little bit jealous about like your interaction with viewers or anything. Not to say that you're fucking them, but just like I've known girl streamers that just normal streams the guys will get jealous, like watch like their boyfriends or whatever. You don't have, you don't have to worry about anything like that. Like that.
No, I think like I am pretty lucky in that sense because like we don't have trust issues or like jealousy problems, but in the same sense, it's like, you know, like I feel like the normal like person would, but I think a lot of the problem is that he doesn't know how to communicate his feelings. Like if he is jealous or upset about something, too afraid to like talk about it.
Oh shit! Because I was gonna say, well, that makes it sound way different. Because I was gonna say, if you have a guy that isn't intimately in this world and he's cool with you streaming, doing what you do, that's really, really, really cool. It's really hard to find a guy like that outside of streaming that we show that. But
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay, if he's too insecure to bring anything up because he's scared you're going to dump him, that's way more toxic. And that
it's a little bit of both. It really is. So I mean, it's just a lack of like knowing how to communicate. Like I've literally never dated someone like this where they're like they can't just like talk about everything and like be.
Have you ever had a past situation come up with him where he's expressed some sort of feeling that is like discomfort, and then you feel like you've gotten upset with him for it?
Probably. I can't think of like a specific scenario, but it was probably not related to Twitch.
Sure.
Or like streaming.
I can tell you as a guy and then as a person in general, if you bring up one of the things that's really hard with people, especially, I don't want to say judgmental people, but like if you ever air a grievance or if you bring something up that concerns you to somebody and you get like a negative reaction, it could be really terrifying in the future to ever bring anything else up because you're worried that it's going to happen again.
Right.
Yeah. So like it happens with kids. If they bring something up embarrassing and the parent like laughs at them, the kid will never bring it up again. Or if you, or in a relationship, if you like, hey, like this was happening, if your like partner fights with you over it, then it's like, okay, I'm just going to lie about this in the future. Yeah.
I like actually can't think of a single scenario where he's brought up something like
because I already know about them. Like these last two dates, I already talked to them before. This has been bothering
me lately, and like I can't think of a single situation. And I also think that's like a problem, but I don't know. Normally,
what is your? Or go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say because you're saying he's never brought anything up before, and he doesn't have any boundaries. Why do you think? What behavior or what action have you seen that makes you think that like he does have a problem and just doesn't want to like air it? Have you like read a conversation with a friend, or has he kind of brought something up, or why?
No, I just would think that the average person would have a problem with like certain things, I guess, and it's never a question. Like I feel like, you know, in a normal relationship, you talk about things that you want the other person to work on, or like what they should do to improve and things like that. But it's always like me asking, what can I do to improve, and him being like, nothing, you're perfect, and I'm like, okay, that's not true.
Interesting. I'm not attacking you. Do you ever worry that you might be a little bit insecure and you're like, holy shit, like why isn't there anything he wants me to change? Like, is he lying? Is he ready to leave me? Or like, is it possible that maybe he is just like chill and he's like cool and everything's okay? Or
I think it's more so like I'm always trying to find something to like argue about and like bring something to attention. Maybe not so much as like I'm insecure, but I want there to be something that we can talk about because there's a lot of not talking going on.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, let me push in a different direction. Do you guys live together?
Yeah, we have lived together for about 2 years or a year and a half or something. We bought a house together.
Aww.
Okay. Don't oof, that's scary, but that's okay. All right, you can always tell me this too personal.
Aww.
Oh, shit.
Wait, can we see him? Can he come on? Can we talk to him?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, I just have like a couple more personal questions, then you can bring one.
Oh my god, Destiny, can you ask him questions?
Well, maybe, I don't know. Do you feel like your relationship has kind of hit like a zone where it's a little bit too chill and you want... Okay. I'm only asking because everything you talked about your boyfriend like sounds like me a lot.
Really?
And I don't know if you're like it, but so one of the problems that me and Melina has is that the type of time that I like to spend with somebody, if I can be like working on emails on my laptop and like laying next to somebody in bed and like doing that, I love that type of time. It's super cool for me. I really enjoy it. Or those types of things. But Melina hates it. She's like, yo, I want to go out and do something. I want to spend like quality time together. I want to go out or whatever. And it's really easy for me to like focus on work and just be like, and Melina will be like, we haven't done anything in like a month. And I'll be like, bro, we went to the gym like 15 times. We sleep together every night. Like we went out to eat like 4 times. What do you mean we haven't done anything? She's like, we haven't done anything fun. So is this like the situation you have with your boyfriend?
Yeah,
okay.
He's like, we're just like, I'm just in the same house as you. I'm playing video games. Like you're sitting next to me, or we're watching TV. And I'm like, no, that's not quality time. I want to have conversations, like deep intellectual conversations where we can connect and feel closer. And
nice.
Yeah. Oof, have you ever heard of love languages?
Oh yeah.
Different people communicate with different things. So like as an example, Melina really likes compliments. I hate compliments. I'm bad at giving them unless it's like the first time a girl's like showing me some boobs or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. But like I like giving somebody compliments over, it's really hard for me. And I hate getting compliments. It doesn't do anything for me. Melina's like, oh, you're so handsome. Like, yeah, of course. You obviously think that we're dating. Like, no fuck. It's like my mom telling me that I'm handsome. Like, I don't give a fuck like what you think, obviously. So yeah, learning how people communicate differently, like what are the things that makes this person feel special, is also really difficult. And then it also sucks. I'm taking another guess just because I sound similar. He's probably very low maintenance and that he doesn't need a lot from you to like maintain the relationship. But then you feel like if you ask for things from him, it's like unbalanced and it's not fair, and then like it feels like really weird, like the dynamic is off.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, good luck, because I'm 32 and I have this problem. So yeah, one of the reasons why I'm difficult to date. Yeah.
Do you think your boyfriend could come in and talk, or is he down?
I think he's literally standing at the door. Yeah, I think he wants to.
Can he hear?
Yeah, I can turn it up. But yeah, no, I mean, I think Logan, come on.
Come, Logan.
Come in.
Come on.
They want to talk to you. Turn the stream off.
Oh my god, he's got the sweatpants and the shirt. This is like a guy after my own heart. Oh wait, are those sweatpants? Oh, never mind.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Oh wait, why did my connection just get so bad as soon as you walked in?
I'm a human likes, but
apparently.
Where's his face?
Well,
am I supposed to sit on the ground?
Kneel down or something.
Jeez.
Oh fuck, she's freezing.
No, don't. That'll take too long. But yeah, so it sounds
Logan.
like that Destiny's relationship and with Maria
I know, it
is
sounds
very
like he's
similar.
me.
Wait, what games does he play?
All of them.
Mostly League of Legends and used to be World of Warcraft.
Oh man.
Well, that's Logan, your boyfriend, and you guys have been dating for how long?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. I guess like, so you gave your like perspective on like the relationship. So I guess what I'm wondering is like, how does your boyfriend see it? On like just like the streaming.
Our relationship?
Like everything you just said. I don't know.
This is what I mean.
That is exactly that type of answer I would give.
Logan.
Girls always want such heartfelt answers for everything. It's too hard.
Woman.
Yeah, but it's like but my answer is like, yeah, because I'm gonna be like, oh, like, well, do you love me? But it's like, bitch, I'm still here. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I didn't like you, I'd fucking leave. Like, yeah, of course, we're chill. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say, cute? Why don't you give us some input?
Well, I don't know, like
listen to anything. Is that what you're gonna say? You didn't listen to anything.
No, I was in a relationship before, like when I was starting streaming, and he was like just the dude that I was with was like not cool at all with me streaming, you know?
Yeah, most guys have huge problems with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he would just be like, oh, you're like out on the internet showing your like tits and ass to like hundreds of people, and I don't know. It's just like, what's your perspective on that? Like, why don't you care?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, at the beginning, when we like first started dating, she started streaming and it was like, would watch the streams and I'd be like, ugh, cringe the whole time, and then I don't know. got to know her better and trusted her more, I guess. And then now I don't even have to care you were on here, but
Yeah.
I was supposed to be watching Squid Game with her.
Aw.
But
It's okay. You guys could
No,
do
it's
that in a little bit, but I guess my next question is, I remember last time Nicole was here, she was saying like, I believe her 100% too, but she said that she's a virgin. Hello.
Jesus.
So you guys are like virgins or like together?
in front of
He's
7,000
sad
people.
to say.
What was that?
Yeah.
I said he's sad to say. He's sad to admit.
Beta male.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Wait, why? Are you guys just don't feel comfortable doing it yet? Or are you like
No, it's
married?
more
Like
so
religious?
I want to wait till marriage, and I think that was one of the qualities that he enjoyed about me, because I did have like, like morals like that, or like I grew up with.
All her internet.
Dude, why is everybody having internet problems? What the fuck? Sorry.
I'm having internet problems.
Yeah, it just lags a little bit sometimes. Wait, what was the last thing you said? Sorry, I'm also what?
I grew up religious and stuff, and it was just like a decision I made when I was younger. I'm not going to be with someone like if they want to have sex before marriage. Like it's just not
Oh my
a thing.
god.
But I know
You're
it's like
making such a huge mistake, but okay.
I mean, like sex is not a priority to me. I'm not a physical touch person. I could really care less about ever having sex. So.
Gee, okay.
What about Logan? Like he doesn't care, or is his libido like also low?
He said he'll wait for her. Wait, do you masturbate at all?
I mean, obviously, like don't the majority of guys.
No, I'm asking you. Do you masturbate at all?
Oh, do I? I don't enjoy it. I think once in a while I'll be like, oh, like it sounds kind of nice, I guess, but it's more of like work. I don't really care to.
Have you ever masturbated before?
Yes, probably. I would say probably like once a month.
Do you feel like when you do it, does it feel like a little gross, or like, are you like a little bit embarrassed or ashamed or anything, or are you like?
No,
chill?
not really. I'm super open sexually too. Like I feel like I'm open to like any like fantasies or kinks or things like that. It's not that like I am repulsed by sex or any sort. I just don't care to have it.
You just don't have like the drive, or
yeah, I don't have like I guess compared to like the average person, I don't have like a normal sex drive.
Interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, if I swear to you, I wish that I did, and I wish that like I was horny all the fucking time, but like it just doesn't happen, and like that's how it's been like my whole life.
Interesting. I don't want to say anything to like ruin your fucking relationship. So, in my personal opinion, sexual compatibility is probably one of the most important parts of a relationship. What are you?
So what do you say? What do you say to people who are like asexual? Then you think that still should be the most important thing to them?
It's an incredibly important thing, yeah. So like this is a big problem that asexual people have sometimes, is dating people that aren't asexual can be a big challenge to them. It's something that has to be overcome. Now it could be that you just find somebody with a low libido, or you have two asexual people, but like sexual, I'm not saying, when I say that sex is a big part of a relationship, what I mean more specifically is sexual compatibility is a big part of a relationship. So if you have somebody with like a high libido and then somebody with low libido, like this can lead to a lot of problems. Not to say that it automatically destroys the relationship or dooms it, it's just something that has to be like mindfully worked on.
Of course.
Yeah, this is like super personal. You guys can fuck off if you don't want to. I'm not trying to dig too hard. So yeah. What are you worried? What are you gonna do, or are you worried that there might potentially be like a huge sexual mismatch in the future? Like you get married and you're okay having sex once a month, and he wants it like once a week or twice a week or once a day or something. Like what would you do?
I don't know.
Is that not a worry?
I mean, but isn't that maybe how it is now?
Yeah, but it might be the case that, so his answer earlier when we asked about sex wasn't I'm okay with no sex. It was I'm okay waiting. So the implication is that the belief is that once you guys get married, sexual contact is going to be very frequent, or more frequent than it is now, which is.
I mean, who knows? Like people always say, like, oh, once you have sex, your mind will change. You'll be more into it and you'll, desire it more.
Yeah, so the only time that can happen is if there's some big pre-existing attitude that shifts along with sex. So that's why I asked earlier. So like, if you are like, yeah, I masturbate, but it feels like kind of dirty or gross, then maybe there's like some residual shame or thoughts from like an earlier Christian education or something, right? That could be the case. But if you're like chill now and you know like how you feel, like, yeah, I'm just like not like a super sexual person, which is fine. There's no problem with that. But if that's how you feel, I don't think that's just magically going to change one day. Like, it's not like having a dick inside of you. It's like some magical spell versus just like using a hairbrush or like a vibrator.
And I understand that too. And I've explained to him before, like, there is a large chance that like our sex life will not change in the future. And like, that's just how it's going to be.
If I'm curious, if that was the case, and if he had a higher libido in the future, if it ever came down to like, I need to see other people for sexual satisfaction, or I need to break up, which direction do you go in that case?
Then, okay, so let me answer that question with like a conversation that we've had before. In the beginning of the relationship, I was like, look, like, I'm not a sexual person. I'm not going to have sex with you. I completely understand if someday you want to go try other people, you want to go like experience, different thing, relationships, because I'm his first girlfriend. Like, I completely understand the want to like experience other people. And like, this is something I'm super open about, and I would never want him to keep inside if he ever.
I'm not talking about understanding. I'm saying, would you continue to date or be married to a person that did that?
No.
Okay.
I think
that's the only thing that actually matters here, right?
Right.
Oof. That's okay. Wait, how often does Logan masturbate?
You ever looked at Proto Poppin's Twitter? That's me.
So, safe to say more than a couple times a week.
7 times a day.
Okay.
Easy.
Damn. Holy shit. You guys are fucked. Yeah, absolutely fucked.
You're really lying now to make me look worse.
Is it a 30-year note or a 15 on the house?
30.
Oh man, did you guys both put the down payment down together? Are you signed to it and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
I mean, does that matter? I just pay the house off and he can rent from me.
Oh wait, I thought you said you were both on the note.
Yeah.
Are you the only one making payments?
Doesn't mean you can't transfer a title.
Wait, why? Damn, you've already like.
I'm saying,
oh, shit.
I'm a person that always has a backup plan and thinks for the future. I mean, it's not like our parents were for this 100%. Like, we had to like think of alternatives.
Did one of you run away from your parents to do this relationship, or?
No, but my parents were never supportive of me buying a house with a guy. Okay. Or living with a guy in the first place before marriage.
Well, your parents are religious, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
They're opposed to that. Not buying a house with someone is probably really good financial advice, but you guys are a little late on that, so fuck it. Did you lock in?
Well, I mean, actually, like, I think it's a much smarter idea than renting, that's for sure, so.
What, can you say what city you're in, or is that too private? I don't know how private you are with.
Southern Washington State.
Washington State.
Southern part of Washington State.
Southern part of Washington State. Okay. And you have a okay. Is your interest rate less than 4% at least?
It's 2.5.
Yeah. Okay. You got a good. Did you FHA loan it, or do you have a conventional note, or?
It's conventional.
Okay. Not bad. All right. Do you guys have a marriage date yet?
Oh, what?
A marriage date? Are you guys like engaged? Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. Holy shit! I haven't even asked that. Are you guys engaged or?
No.
Oh damn. Okay.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
When are you guys getting married?
Well, hey, welcome to the conversation.
Who knows,
dude?
I'm
interested in your questions.
Yeah,
Destiny.
they're not engaged yet because.
When do you guys plan on getting married?
Well, I think we're waiting on Logan to pull the trigger on engagement. Is that what's going on here?
I mean, that's how it was, like, at first, maybe, like, within the first, like, year or two or something. But I was never, like, ready, and I still don't think I am ready.
Damn.
Okay, here's a question. What is the difference between a really close friend and... Are you physically cuddly at all? Are you, like, a physically intimate person? Or not really at all?
I like cuddling.
What's the difference
But-
between like a really close friend versus somebody you love for you? If there's no sexual component.
It's all about like the connection and like ability to. It's like the feeling, I guess, connection.
So it's just somebody you like more than any other person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like it's like unconditional love, you know, like you'll like always love that person regardless of like anything that goes on. It's kind of like
Well, but it's not unconditional, right? We already said that. It is conditional. Because if he were to go and fuck around, you would break up, right?
yeah, but that
So-
doesn't mean I still don't love him.
Yeah, it does. Let's
No,
be
it
real.
doesn't.
Yeah, it does. But that's neither here nor there. That's
People
not...
love people who break their hearts all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, your relationship it's obviously conditional on something, right? There's some sort of like loyalty, or there's some sort of relationship that's required to keep this. Like you've got like a commitment thing. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to attack. I'm not saying that's bad or anything. It's just an interesting situation.
Yeah, I mean it's a completely different dynamic than what you're used to. You know, you've never like been in this position or experienced it.
Okay, hold on. Firstly, you don't know which positions I've been in. Okay, I've been in lots of different relationships before.
Of course, but you've never been in the situation where you're waiting till marriage and like you have different.
Yeah, well, that would be horrifying because sexual compatibility is a huge part of a relationship, and
Destiny has like a really high libido, though. To be fair, you know.
It's not just about libido. It's that like sexual. Fuck. Well, I don't want to say things because it's gonna sound really doomer pilled if I start talking about it.
Say
But
it.
I'm just Well, like sexual. Fuck. There's like okay. At the end of the day, my opinion doesn't mean fuck all about your relationship. The only thing that matters is how you two feel, right? That's like the most important thing. Nothing I say really matters.
Yeah.
That being said, if you've got somebody that has never had sex before and doesn't necessarily know what they're missing and is potentially waiting on somebody that might never match that sex drive, that type of interaction has a big propensity to explode in the future. Yeah.
I just personally don't agree that sex is the most important thing to a relationship.
I mean, it's important enough to you that if you were to have sex with somebody else, you would break up with them for it. So there's some sort of like sexual commitment there, even if it's not having sex, right?
I think, yeah. I mean, it's not about the idea of having sex. I think it's just like the underlying like basis to the relationship.
Sure. But like, my guess is that you probably couldn't be like pushed into having sex like 3 or 4 times a week, right? That wouldn't be something you would enjoy.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there has to be some sort of compatibility there, or maybe not. I guess it depends going forward. But typically, the problem in relationships when communication doesn't happen, and communication is 2 things: it's identifying a problem, and then it's taking steps to fix a problem. One of the reasons why a lack of communication or a lack of remedying problems is so destructive is that once the problem begins, it never remains static. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And that will grow into a grudge that will manifest in other either negative behaviors internal to the relationship or negative behaviors external. So like it'll involve like cheating or something like that. And it feels like if you have like a massive libido mismatch and there's no other outlet for the mismatch, that's like inevitably the path that it'll head down. But maybe not. That's just me talking shit. Anything could happen. You know, that's just my 1 cent. Yeah. But I don't know. What cute? Whatever you have to say.
What about what?
I don't know about anything.
Like I think they're doing what they're doing, you know?
Wow.
And not doing what
We don't have all the details, so like, you know.
Well, no, we don't have all the details. That's why we can ask questions to gather information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. True.
You guys live with each other though, and you get along fine. You said you've lived with each other for 2 years now?
I mean, dude, she probably gives like tit jobs and stuff.
Oh,
She probably gets what?
Tit jobs. Like
Oh, do you do non-penetrative sex?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something. I guess.
Dude, what?
What? It's something,
Yeah.
right?
I just can't imagine like actually waiting until marriage but not doing like oral and stuff like
Yeah, I guess like the problem for me is that like if I'm marrying somebody and I believe in the sacrament of marriage, excuse the verbiage, I was Catholic. If sex is a really big part of a relationship, it seems disingenuous to pull the trigger on a marriage before I've gone all the way because I don't actually know if that level of compatibility exists. So one thing at the very least that you guys did that I think is really good is you're living together at least before getting married. Like some people get married before they even live together, which is just fucking insanity. But you guys live together and it seems like that's working okay for the most part. Like obviously you have a few problems, which everybody does. So I mean like that's a really big... Wait, Logan, do you think it's okay living together? I'm seeing a weird smile there.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you guys live together, which is a really big hurdle for most people. Most relationships will die there when it comes to moving in together, so that's good.
Have you guys
Our
done
house
anal?
just-
No.
Okay.
I think that that's like the equivalent. Like if you have a dick in your ass, you might as well have it in your vagina too. Like, you know, what's the difference?
It's the same thing, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it hurts more. Right, Destiny?
What?
I said it hurts more, right, Destiny?
I don't know. I've never fucked anybody in the ass before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you guys have any more questions or anything you want to say? Ooh-ah.
You said I didn't know anything about Twitch. I've been watching
No, I
Twitch.
said you're not a streamer.
Oh, that's true.
What
I've
is...
been watching Twitch before you even knew what it was.
Okay, why not vaginal or anal, but you're willing to do other things? Why?
I don't know. I don't really have a logical answer for you.
Have you ever thought about it? Or that sounded... I don't mean to sound condescending, but like, is that something you've sat down with a lot and just like, why do I feel this way?
No,
Or...
I've no, I made the decision when I was younger, and it was more so just like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
But when this was when you were... Are you still religious today?
I mean, yes, but like I don't actively practice it.
So not really? You're just like spiritual?
Yeah.
Kind of, or... Okay. How old were you when you made this decision?
I don't know. I don't know if there was like a specific time.
If you made a decision like that in your teens, do you think that's something that might be worth like revisiting in your 20s? Like maybe this is like a...
Not really. I don't really like care to, and I feel like it's a good idea in my mind. Like it's like there's, you know, one thing left to share like with the person you're marrying, and like that's one thing that both of us will only get to experience with each other regardless. Like I also don't really care to have sex in general. I could go without it forever, but I'm sure like I will probably enjoy it once I do have it.
So have you ever had sex with anybody before, or just you two haven't had sex yet?
She's a virgin.
No, I've never had sex with anybody before.
Gotcha.
But Nicole, like, would you be willing to just like if he's feeling horny one night and you guys are like married, but you still don't like sex, would you still be willing to like give him the tit job that he needs?
Yeah, I mean that's how the dynamic has worked now.
Okay. Like, how often do you guys do that? If you don't mind me asking.
As I was saying, our house flooded. And I've been rebuilding our entire house basically, and it's putting some strain on our relationship, I think.
I mean, also considering the fact that like I work and stream like every single day.
And I work.
Damn.
We have completely opposite schedules.
I try to get my video game fixed, which is unhealthy. That hurts the relationship too.
We both don't put in time together.
Maybe tonight. If you want.
She's hooking you up.
Oh, Chad has tried to.
Okay, well.
Good talk.
Thank you for being willing to talk about this all, by the way.
Yeah,
Nicole
no problem. I talk about this like almost every day on my stream, so.
Jeez.
Yeah, how do you feel about Destiny's advice?
Well, hey, I didn't give any advice. I'm just these are just random thoughts.
Thoughts.
His thoughts.
This is random.
I mean, like I get where he's coming from. I've heard it all before. Like it's you know, it's everyone else's perspective that has had sex and who did those experiences. Like I get it.
What about Logan? What do you think about Destiny's thoughts, Logan?
I don't know. I've tried to crack the shell before too.
Jesus.
What does that mean?
Never mind.
Break the shell.
Tried to open the oyster. Tried to get the pearl.
Sunder the armor. Didn't work.
Hashtag sex for Logan. Get that trending on Twitter.
Damn.
I mean, he can leave anytime he feels fit to want to have sex.
No one would leave you, dude.
I mean, but like,
look at you.
You know, if they really, you know, want to have sex that bad, and like if it's, not gonna, if in the future it were to be a very big problem for them to not have sex as often, like, that's fine. I understand. Like, it's okay. I understand where you're coming from. Like, you know, we're just not fit then. There are other people in the world too who feel the same way as me.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything else? Well, Destiny, what do you rate the date?
I thought it was a 9 out of 10. This is some interesting content.
Hell yeah. Okay, what about you, Nicole and Logan? What do you rate Destiny?
Maybe like a, I don't know, 8.5.
An intellectual 10.
Intellectual. Okay. Well, have fun with Squid Game, you guys. Have fun. Have fun.
Thank you.
And have fun with your pleasure time tonight, Logan.
Oh my god.
It's obligatory.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god. Those guys
Damn.
are super fucked. Holy shit.
Maybe they're not, you know. Maybe she'll like it later.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's crazy. I love this. It's so interesting. Hi, cute admin.
Hello.
What's up?
Would you like another girl or a guy?
Destiny, how much longer do you have in you?
What? I got great endurance. I can go as long as you can handle, okay?
I raise you so many. Dude, you're giving me the peak viewership that I've ever had.
Wait, how many views do you have right now?
9K.
Oh, what the fuck? You were farming me right now? Am I getting farmed?
Yeah. It's okay. Twitch.tv
We need to revisit
Destiny.
our ref split, okay?
Twitch.tv/Destiny. He's so smart. He's so handsome. Look at that beard.
Thanks a lot.
Uh-huh. He brings the interesting questions so that I don't have to. How do you feel about that, Destiny?
Feels great, man. Dude, those guys are actually fucked. They signed a mortgage, right? They have a mortgage.
Damn.
I feel like Nicole, it feels like she... Do you know the feeling I get?
What?
Total bullshit.
What?
I don't actually know. It feels like she committed to something kind of early on in life, and it's been such a big commitment to her, and it's kind of become like a pretty big part of her like moral foundation that it feels like she has too much ego like staked out in the opinion to ever revisit it. Like, because for her to revisit that and be like, you know what, this is actually kind of silly, I'm wrong. It would be like an admittance of like, man, I should be fucking more like the best.
She said that when she was co-hosting last time.
Oh really?
Yeah, that
okay.
she wants to stick it out so that she could show like everyone that she's told that it's like she's gonna follow through with it.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that's such a horrible way to live. Is when you're making personal commitments to like running games for other people. I think is a really weird way to like live your life. Yeah.
I mean, like honestly, as long as they're happy, it's like fine, you know?
Yeah, but like there's like you can hit surface levels of happiness if you don't think about things too much. But if you start to if you're afraid of being introspective because you're worried that you might find that you're not living the life that you want, I think that kind of being in fear of doing a little bit of soul searching and then finding out that you're not as happy as you wish you were, I think that's a really scary thing. Like running into that when you're 22 is awesome. Because you're fucking 22. You're, no offense, but you're like a kid. You have so much you can do. But like waking up and being like 30 or 35 or 40 and realizing like, oh fuck, like I could have done so much different the entire time. There's like two problems. One is that if you do make a turn, you've missed out on so much time to like learn and grow and have those experiences. So now you've got to play catch up later in life when the playing field is really fucked. Because if you're trying to have casual sex in your 30s and 40s with other people, like the only people that are having casual sex at that age are kind of weird. I'm 32, so I can tell you that. But two, if you get that late as well, it's going to be harder and harder for you to change your opinion because you become more bought into it, right? Like if you're 22 or she said she was 22, if you thought of some dumb shit when you're 16, right? That's 6 years of your life. You got to be like, okay, yeah, I was dumb, whatever. But if you're like 32, well, now that's like, you know, almost 2 decades of your life. Are you really going to turn your back on that if you've made a bad choice at one point? That's the only thing that worries me. But this is all just random bullshit. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's worse things happening in the world. Do you want another girl or do you want to meet some dudes?
Whatever you want to do, okay? I'm bi, like, I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
bi
you're
romantic,
bi.
but I don't like, I'll never like date guys or like think guys are that cute. Guys are gross. Okay.
But how are you bi then?
I just like sucking dick. Literally, that's it.
Why do you like sucking dick?
I don't know, it's fun shit to do.
But like you get aroused by it, right?
Yeah, if obviously it's a sexual experience, otherwise I wouldn't do it.
Okay, what kind of guy does the dick have to be attached to for you to get really like into it?
As long as they're not like fucking creepy or weird, which is really
What
hard
is
because a lot
creepy
of
and
guys are
weird
like,
to you?
I don't know how to explain it, man. I just from a lot of vibes or from a lot of guys, you just get like really creepy vibes, especially off of Grinder. There's like a lot of like really creepy. I don't know. It's just like creepy dudes that
Well,
are like
Grindr's
usually if
different,
somebody
dude.
is what?
Did you say Grinder?
Well, yeah. Where am I finding guys at on fucking Tinder?
Yeah, you
Or
could
can
find
actually.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I never tried it before. But yeah, I don't know. So like, I think the biggest problem I have is when guys are very like uncreative, like their messages suck, and then when they're like very, very, very pushy.
Okay.
Like I like to at least meet somebody in a kind of public area first, but a guy will be like, "Come over right now." Oh, you're not going to? You're a F slur.
Okay,
It's like,
okay.
Bro, what the fuck?
Physically, what does the guy have to look like? And do they have to be like completely gay or like bi? Or do you like straight guys too?
I'm not sure.
Physically.
I don't really care that much as long as they're not like fat. No offense. Yeah, as long as they're not like really big or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so Gooner's out. I can't bring you Gooner.
I feel really bad for saying this too. This is really bad, but I barely do anything with guys, so it's not that big a deal. I don't know if I could ever be with a guy shorter than me. That feels kind of weird. But I feel really
How tall
mean
are you?
saying that. I'm pretty short. I'm 5'8", so it's not like there's like a whole bunch of guys shorter than me. But like, I don't know. That would be kind of weird.
Okay. I think we have a I don't know, because the guy I like so
okay.
much, he's just so fun. You might have talked to him actually.
Here's like another really weird thing. The whole thing with like my guy sexuality is very weird. I can't do anything with guys that I'm like friendly with or I know. That's incredibly fucking strange to me. Even if they're like really attractive or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not like, it's hard to explain, but I'm not bi romantic at all. Like the thought of like kissing a guy is so incredibly disgusting to me. Or like cuddling with a guy is absolutely gross. Like that. So like getting to know a guy, it's like, oh, we're laughing and getting along. These are things that I'm not.
So you like
interested
guys
at
like
all.
taller than you, right? So
Yeah,
do
I
you
guess,
like
but not
them
shorter than
more
me. It
like
feels like
masculine than you? So you like feeling like smaller and more protected?
No, it's just being with a guy that's shorter than me is just kind of weird. Like I'm showing off to like. I feel so like women talking shit on guys. It feels bad. But like I like meeting a guy and be like, bro, you're shorter than me. Like what? I don't know. That's so bad. I shouldn't say this. That's actually so mean.
No, it's not.
Go to the next
It's not,
thing.
dude.
It's just
it's
just a
literally
feeling
not.
that I have.
No,
I don't know
it's not
why.
bad. It's like shallow if you're a girl, but like for a guy, I feel like it's different. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for this, guys.
Are you guys
I'm
offended?
right now.
Is Twitch chat offended? Wait, why are you all of a sudden like hesitant about like saying that?
Well, because with women, I'm super open. I like all sorts of different types of women, all sorts of different body types or whatever. But yeah, but with I don't know.
I feel
Maybe
like it's
really
more
creepy
like
fucking guys.
I feel like
you know what?
it's-
There's probably like a short guy that would be chill. That would be cool. I just haven't met that person yet.
No, I
But
feel like
Grindr's a
it's
weird place
it's
to
more
chat.
like offensive being like, oh, I don't like fat guys or something, you know, than it is because
The
like
problem with-
people are more like insecure about like their weight, I think, than their height.
Yeah. The problem that I have with fat guys is there's two problems. One, okay, we can talk dick stuff. How many? Wait, have you been with like more than like 10 guys? You have like some kind of experience baseline? Or I don't know.
I
if you
have
answered this or not.
experience.
Okay, the two problems that I have with fat guys is that one, because I've been with a couple larger guys before. If I have, oh fuck, I feel so bad. I'm not trying to shit on you guys. Okay, I love you all very much. But if I have to like push down a lot on their like pelvis to like get the rest of the dick to come out, it's like fuck. This is not a fun experience. Number one, and then number two. This is gonna sound weird, but I like it when people have like distinct balls. And I've only been with two of the guys I was with were like, I wouldn't say huge, like pretty big. Their balls were like part of their body. And that was kind of weird. But maybe that wasn't because they were
Damn.
fat. Maybe that's just some people have balls like that. I don't know how to
It's like
I don't know how to
detached
explain it.
earlobes versus
They're
attached
just-
earlobes.
yeah, it's like the attached versus detached earlobes. Yeah, they were just like all like one big mechanism. And I don't know, that just like kind of freaked me out a little bit. But yeah, that's There you go.
Do you like roast offs? Like, do you think you'd be good at a roast off?
Like making fun of somebody?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on no, not today. Not on this
No?
internet today.
Okay.
I can't do it anymore.
Okay.
I grew up in an era where that's all we did, but my brain is still wired in a way that would get me permabanned from everything I've ever been on if I had to like do that with somebody. So.
Why?
Because back in the day, we were fuck. They feel like I've asked you this like 10 times. Are you 24?
I'm 23. Oh, I'm turning 24.
I asked it before. 23. Okay, you're 23. The internet was a way different place back in the day, okay? It was the Wild West of horrible shit.
What year?
I don't know. So I was playing like old school RuneScape in like 2004.
Me
I
too.
think. It must have been, right? When I was like 5th, 6th, 7th grade. Fuck off. In
No, I have,
2004,
yeah. My name was Kexi Chick 3, and I was like 8.
And then after that, you're on like battle.net where there's no filter, no anything. So yeah, shit is just crazy. Like 2007 to 2006 to like 2010, like shit is crazy on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no,
So-
my thing's leaking. Okay. So like, what are you afraid of saying? No.
What do you mean?
What do
What do you mean? Like when you're going hard on somebody, when you want to drop shit, you're doing racial slurs, you're doing homophobic slurs, you're going like you're going in. Okay, that's not that's not 2021 friendly. Okay.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. What? You don't have to say that though. I feel like your brain works fast enough to just like emit those words, even though that was
but
like
the
what you
problem is
grew
that,
up
like,
with.
when you're on the internet and you're shit talking somebody, okay, you got to hit hard and fast, okay, and you got to go big league, okay. So like calling somebody dumb or stupid, it's just that's not how it worked back then, okay.
You could say
had to be ready to go big.
dumbass,
Yeah, you could. Say that.
shithead. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, you could.
There are just so many words that you can use.
There are a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, what are we doing next?
Well, I want you to meet either Jaw or Gooner.
Okay, drag him in. If you want.
In chat, Jaw or Gooner. Are you guys in the mood to roast? Because sometimes they won't do a roast off for me.
I don't want to do like I'm not here to do a roast.
Or whatever.
I can chat with somebody. I'm not your fucking goon. Okay, I'm not a Goomba that's gonna dance here for you. All right, for you to step on. All right.
Fuck. Who would Okay, here they're both waiting to be pulled in. So let me see. Gooner, what would you talk about? Fuck you, dude. What?
I just got dragged in. I didn't know I was getting dragged in.
Okay, but how?
I was doing an OnlyFans review of the girl in your stream, in your Discord.
What the fuck, dude? Thank you for
What's
the
up?
5 gift subs. Tiva, welcome back. Okay, I guess you're busy.
No, I'm not busy.
No? What would you talk about with Destiny?
Well, first I would say Destiny. I used to think you were like a Weasley guy, but now I think you're kind of a pimp because you explained earlier how you have girls like finding other girls to bring to you, and that's pretty based, and I like that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Gooner. Okay, so not Gooner.
Wow, nice. Good one. Okay.
And how ruthless. Wait, hello?
Hi, Jaw.
Yeah, what's good?
What would you say to Destiny?
Hi.
Hi.
What do you do in Step Bro?
Just hanging out, step.
I mean, what would I say to Destiny? What does that mean?
I don't know. Because usually you're very, like, catty, with like, Gooner and stuff. So would you
No.
be catty with Destiny?
So I'd be. What do you mean, catty? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm a dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it when you... Here, let's fucking... get this heal.
Am I dating Destiny?
Yes, you're dating Destiny.
He won't even look at me, dude. You don't.
Oh,
do you
hi.
care about us at all? Look
What?
me in my eyes, Mero.
My camera's over here. That's why I'm looking.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
So when you look there, that's when you're looking at me?
Yep.
I like eye contact.
Well, that's awkward.
Like while you're sucking it.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Be honest.
I don't really like that much eye contact. It feels really weird to me.
You're scared?
I don't. It's not about scared.
Okay.
Like if I'm fucking somebody or going down on somebody.
No, you're sucking my dick and not fucking me.
Okay. Like, I'm just supposed to stare at you the whole time? Isn't that kind of
I
weird?
mean, sometimes, like, at least a little bit.
I don't know. Like, it feels like making eye contact with somebody in the hallway.
It's like an
You're just
emotional connection, and it makes
Oh, I don't have emotional
makes
connections when I do
the
sex. That's
the
not.
sex
That's
better,
not me at
dude.
all. Oh shit.
You're not mentally
okay.
there yet.
I'm not. I don't do like emotional connections and sex. Don't mix for me at all.
Why?
They're totally disconnected things. They're just not at all there. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Is
Cooking
that
right
gonna be
now,
a big
bro.
problem? Are we? Are you okay?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I'm
what
not
are we
very,
actually
like-
doing?
I just wanted
dating?
to. No, I just wanted to introduce you guys.
I've already met Destiny.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, he was trying to shit stir on Zerka's podcast.
Oh, like
Oh.
shit stir. Okay, we won't get into this.
Oh. Oh, it's like
Fuck it, let's go. Okay, first of all, I'm just
Uh-oh.
kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, okay. Okay, I guess we'll just bring
Okay.
in another girl then. She,
I have a new guy if you want.
She doesn't. Huh?
like a bi guy? For Destiny?
Oh, I'm not
I,
sure.
I don't like date guys, okay? These conversations are gonna be weird. I can
Just a
try
guy.
them, okay? But it's gonna be weird. But I guess that's what you're going for here, so.
They have to actually be gay though, or at least bi. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There has to be like a chance,
Damn. Okay, let's.
not like Nicole. Nicole had
Let me
no
ask him.
chance.
Okay, okay, okay. Here, you guys could talk real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi, how you
So,
doing?
like, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Are you?
Mhm.
You seem to have a lot of stamina. You're here for a while.
Yeah, I stream all the time, so
It's impressive, man.
thank you, man. Do you stream at all, or do you just hang out
It's
on
kind of
stream?
hot.
Thanks.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm
Okay.
low key though. I'm a pro gamer.
Really? What game?
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
Wow. WoW Classic or retail?
Classic is fucking trash.
Ooh,
I already beat Classic 20 years ago, so I'm not going back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you play Final Fantasy at all, or 14 or
No.
no?
Final Fantasy's bad.
Damn. What are you doing? Wow. Are you like a raider, or are you like PvP, or what?
Arena, PvP.
Arena. Jeez. Are you?
Yeah, I love
like-
destroying people, you know?
Do you think you're better than? What about Mitch Jones? Could you beat him?
Oh my god. You did not
Uh-oh.
just say that, bro.
Are you guys like rival?
No. Rival insinuates that we're equals or even close. He's
You're
nothing
the-
to me. He's a
yeah.
fanboy. I'm not trolling. You can ask him.
Okay. Ask about Wreckful Soda Poppin'.
Rekfo's really good.
Okay.
I love Soda Bobbin. Soda Bobbin hates me though,
Why does Soda Poppin' hate you?
because he's been corrupted by NMP. You know that fucking dweeb.
Oh shit! Are you and Nick enemies?
Yeah, he's
What happened?
NMP is a little fucking boring bitch liar.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
What? It's true.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
World of Warcraft, obviously. What else do I know, dude?
Damn.
NMP is mad that I exposed him, like his entire life playing WoW. So he makes up lies about me to get people to hate me. But like, you don't need to make up
Wait, why are
lies
you
to get
guys
people to
talking
hate me.
about that?
I don't
Don't
remember.
worry about it. We're talking about WoW.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Soda Pop. Yeah, that's why Soda Bobbin doesn't fuck with me. Because he listens to NMP.
Damn. What do you think about NMP? Cute?
I don't know any of the WoW people. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
NMP is he's.
I like
Soda
Mitch
Poppin's-
Jones because he's hot though.
Shut the fuck up, idiot. Can you sing a Mitch Jones song, Kiana?
Nah. No, no,
Wait, why?
no. Huh?
Why don't you sing one?
No, it's okay. You could sing.
Wait, why? Why not?
I don't remember the words.
Oh, you remember the words.
You sing it, dude. Also,
Okay,
where
if
are
I sing it,
you?
you have to sing it after. I'm making food right now. I'll come back though.
Okay, okay.
You like you a man who can cook,
Yes.
not you.
I don't give a
dating
fuck.
Destiny.
I order food all the time.
Oh yeah, you gotta like that.
Yeah.
How much you tip your Uber drivers?
$5 at least, or 20%.
It's
Damn.
kind of cheap, bro.
Fuck off. There's plenty. They're fine.
Are they fine? They're fucking Ubering. That means you're not fine.
If a bro's dropping $10 of food off at my house and I tip him $5, the guy's doing okay. All right.
I don't know. You Uber when you're like desperate, you know? When you're not doing okay?
I like DoorDash.
Yeah.
Not desperate.
Okay. Well, let's get another girl in then. Okay.
Alright, good luck.
I love you, Jaw.
I'll miss you.
Yes, sir.
That's Destiny.
Miss you too, buddy.
Can I call you Steven?
You can call me Stevie.
Okay, Steve.
That's my dad's name. That's kind of awkward.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm named after my dad too. It's fucking terrible.
Oh
hate
shit!
him.
Wait, what's your first name?
Damon.
Damn, and your dad's name is Damon?
Yeah, it's
Is there like an abbreviation for that? Do people call
fuck
you
that
like
guy, dude.
Dame or
We
Day?
should battle. For the last Dame standing. Yeah, Dame.
Are you gonna? How old are you?
30.
Are you gonna name your kid after you?
No, I know what I'm naming my kid. I can't say it on stream though.
Why not? You don't want to like dox him into the future?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it if I said it on stream.
What?
My second favorite name is Trevor though. What I'm naming my kid.
You're.
Oh, that one. I see.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Jaw. See y'all
You're welcome.
later.
Cringe.
You got cringed out?
No, I was just kidding, dude.
Oh. Cause your expression like totally changed.
What do you mean?
Your expression just like you like closed up after that. When I brought Jaw in.
Sorry, I'll try to be more entertaining for you. Okay, my bad.
I think you're really pretty when you smile. You should
Really?
you should smile more often.
Okay, I'll think about it. All right.
Okay. Are you in the mood to keep going?
Yeah, go. I'm good.
Do you want to smile?
No, I'm not good to go and smile. Okay, I can be entertaining and we can keep going.
What kind of person do you want?
I don't know. Whatever. Who do you have lined up?
Let me see. Or do we have any girls that I haven't talked to actually?
Yeah, get somebody there's not like a background with. I want new people. Okay. Guys, how long does it take workers to become like specialists? Why aren't these guys fucking promoting? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Cute admin. Do we have a girl that like we haven't seen before? Available?
No.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Are there any girls that want to join?
Yes, Elixir does.
Huh? Okay.
Elixir in the up next room. Yeah.
Okay. It's just hard to ask questions because it's like if I know them.
You're like retreading old ground and shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's get that in. Hi, Elixir.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Hi, Elixir.
Hello, love.
Hi.
Destiny, you're all blurry. How could you?
Oh, sorry, my bad. What's up?
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
How's your evening of speed dating going?
It's been going great. I hope it's about to get even better.
I hope so too. So, you've been in here for a while. I saw you as Destiny. I don't know your real name though.
Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, what's your real name?
Austin. Austin from Austin.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
What's how old are you? Can I ask that?
Yeah, I'm 25. My birthday was like a couple weeks ago.
Cool. Do you what'd you go to school for?
I haven't gone to traditional college, but I went to massage school and I got my massage stuff done, and then COVID happened.
Thank you, Heat Beaver.
And then I did a coding boot camp and finished that like 6-ish months ago. But I've been making enough money doing content making for a living, so just kind of.
When we say content making, what are we talking here?
Maybe some lewd content making.
Lewd content,